Jeremy TV.
Welcome back to the channel. Jeremy here with you on another windy day here in southern Oklahoma. Seems like I always say that, but the wind has really kicked up today, and I don't know if you can see it on camera, but we've got Saharan dust that's blown in from the African continent, and I guess this is a pretty common occurrence pretty much every year, but this year they said it's thicker than most any time it's ever been. So you might be able to tell on camera, you might not, but it's pretty hazy outside. The sunlight's kind of diffused more than normal on a cloudy day. I mean, it's not full clouds, we've got partly cloudy, but and I'm not sure exactly what to expect as far as breathing issues. So in today's video, you'll see me riding the tractor wearing a face mask type deal, because you know, when you're young, you just go outside and you rip and roar and you don't give a crap what's going on. I never wore sunscreen growing up. I never cared about what kind of junk I was breathing in, but now that I'm getting older, I think about those things. So I've sunscreened up, and I've got this face mask on to try to keep this dust out of my lung. But today's project is once again this barn, and what we've got here is the west side, and you can see standing water there, and you probably can tell that it kind of slopes back toward the barn. So I was able to get the barn pad leveled just fine. It worked out real well. I need to do some work on the inside. I need to add some more dirt inside before I bring gravel in. There's a little bit of water that got in the door, as you can see right there. So I've got the doors up today, airing that out. I need to add some dirt to the inside, and then once my dad and I get electrical put in, then I'll have gravel brought in and do the inside of the barn, and then this approach to the barn doors, and then the driveway down to meet with the other driveway. So that will take at least 2 loads of gravel, if not 3. But I'm ready to get it done because we got like 4 inches of rain, 3 inches of rain last weekend, and it just made this a sloppy, nasty mess. And it just seems like I'm singing the 75th verse of the same damn song with this rain, because it's the way it's been since last fall, that every time I think it's going to start drying out, then we get rain and it gets nasty again. And it wouldn't have been as big an issue had I not had all this bare dirt over here. So when it rained, it just made a nasty, muddy mess. So I think it's dried up enough today to get the tractor in here and the box blade. I'm going to finish getting this grading done. If I have to sit out here on this tractor all night long, I'm going to have this grading done over here, so drainage won't be an issue anymore. So the first thing I'm going to do is get this west side where it slopes back from the building towards the west, and then I might even cut a ditch after I get it sloped back down. It doesn't look like it's going to be a lot of work, but that's going to be moving a lot of dirt today. Then I'm going to move over here to the front of this barn door, and I'm going to cut that down to where it slopes from the barn back towards the road, because I don't want water running in there either, like it's done right there in that spot. You can see I went in here with it muddy, and I back drug with the bucket some of the mud that was in there to try to help alleviate that water, but it was just a mess. And then I've got, well, at some point I've got this big ass pile of dirt that I need to get moved, because I'm tired of looking at it. I'm never going to use that much dirt, and I don't want grass to start growing on it any more than it already has. So I'm going to take that dirt, what I don't use today, and I'm going to start dragging it back west. And you know, it looks like a lot of dirt there in one spot, but once you start dragging it out, I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. I'm probably going to wait on that part just because I've got a guy that's supposed to be cutting the pasture for hay, and I don't want to mess up his hay cutting any more than I already have with all these bare dirt spots. So I'm going to wait until he gets that, and then I'll back drag that big pile of dirt.